In the previous video, we have discussed the different types of anti-estrogens. We have also discussed about the selective estrogen modulator receptors. In this video, we will discuss about the progestins. Progestins play a major role in the menstrual cycle because it maintains the pregnancy. What actually estrogen does is that it proliferates the cells of the uterus. Proliferation of the uterus and its growth of its endometrial wall all occurs under the influence of estrogen. But progestins, which are mainly released from the corpus luteum at the luteal phase of the menstrual cycle, this maintains the pregnancy because it retards the estrogen mediated growth of the endometrium. It converts these cells, these extra growth of these cells into the secretory endometrium. So these the progestins also is a type of steroidal compounds. So steroidal compounds, as you know, that it has the cyclopentanopa hydrophenanthrimidine system. Here is that. So we have different types of classes of progestins. One is pregnant series, which consists of 21 carbon atoms. We have gonane series, which has 17 carbon atoms, and we have estrone series, which has 18 carbon atoms. So different compounds fall into the category of pregnant series, gonane series, and estrone series. In pregnant series, we have 17 alpha acetoxy progesterone. Now there are two types. In this class of compounds, we have progesterone, and in this class of compounds, we have medroxyprogesterone acetate. Now there is a difference in the structure, as you can see here, that in the R group we have in case of progesterone we have R is both R and R1 have H group, and in case of medroxyprogesterone acetate, one R group that is present and acidoxy group is present, and in case of R1 we have CH3 group is present. Now the medroxyprogesterone acetate has very longer activity, it has very potent, and it can be administered intravenously, and it is long acting than progesterone. And we have gonane series, which is another 19 NOR series. Because of that, there is no 19 position. This position is 19, so there is no presence of acetone or the presence of a N group. So here there is norgestrel, and here there is norgestimate. So in this case we have this ethynine group. The specialty is that ethynine group is there, and it possesses the both progesterone activity, that is progesterone activity, and it has both estrogenic activity. That means apart from it has androgenic activity. The androgenic activity. So this androgenic activity is provided by the ethyl groups. That is present in the 13th position of the ring. In the 13th position we have ethyl group instead of ethyl group. So this adds to the androgenic activity. So we have to classify that androgenic activity is the male characters, male sexual characters. That is the masculine structure. Anything that is associated with the androgenic activity, that is actually the male structure. So we have to develop such kinds of compounds which have decreased the androgenic activity and increased the progesterone activities. Another series we have estrone series, which is C18 series. Here the 19 nortestosterone and norethindrone are the basic compounds here. So here you can see that these compounds have very much diminished androgenic activity and increased progesterone activity. And remaining other contraceptives are of spironolactone group. That the spironolactone group is present here, and the example is lospiel. And what is the more important about the progesterone receptor is that the main not pharmacophoric actually, it is the structural requirement. The structural requirement for the activity of the progesterone is the delta 4 3-on A structure in an inverted 1 beta 2 alpha conformation. Now this is the protein conformation, alright. So protein conformation is a different topic. we need to study them in lot of detail, but here it is more important that delta 4-3-on-A structure is very different from that of the requirement of the estrogen receptors. Why? Because it is generally necessary for the progesterone activity. Now there are many other steroids which may interact with the progesterone receptor, but the speciality of the progesterone activity depends on this structure, that is delta 4-3-1-A structure in an inverted 1 beta and 2 alpha conformation. That's why there are different drugs that also possesses the progesterone action also gives different androgenic action. There is an overlapping between the progesterone action and also with the androgenic action, but the specialty special conformation of the progesterone receptor. Now we are discussing about the pharmacological action of the progesterone. Till now we have discussed the chemistry of the progesterone compounds. We have discussed the different steroidal moieties and different classes of compounds. But now we will discuss the pharmacological action of progesterone. What is the pharmacology of the progesterone molecules, compounds? There is neuroendocrine action. What is the major role of progesterone is that it decreases the GnRH pulse that is secreted from the hypothalamus. Now this is very important because the decrease in the GnRH pulse, it helps to reverse back the secretory endometrial state that it produces and to revert back to the natural menstruation state. That is to maintain the proper menstruation cycle or to begin a new cycle. This is decrease in the GnRH pulse is very important because it produces the estrogen primed endometrial wall to convert into a secretory state, which is also maintained, which is also important to maintain the pregnancy and to also revert back that secretory state to a natural menstruation cycle. That means it will promote the new cycle, new menstruation cycle. In the reproductive tract, it is converting the estrogen primed or estrogen promotes the more proliferation of the endometrial cells, and in reproductive tract, progesterone helps to convert this newly grown cell to a secretory state where it will secretes the endometrial secretion. The modification of the mammary glands. Now, what is the importance of the modification? Because the development of the acini cells and the vasculature of the gland and the secretion is very important to produce. You know that in the breast development, it is very important to convert all the secretions to a level of milk secretion. So, the development of acini and vasculature of the gland and the secretion is generally provided by the progesterone compounds. And in the central nervous system, in the menstruation cycle, for perfect ovulation, the basal body temperature increases 0.6 degrees Celsius, approximately 1 degree Fahrenheit, and this correlates with the ovulation. That means it will enhances the chances of ovulation. It will correlates with the ovulation. When a natural ovulation occurs, generally the basal body temperature increases to 0.6 degrees Celsius or 1 degree Fahrenheit. And it also increases the ventilatory response of the respiratory centers to alveolar decrease of partial pressure of carbon dioxide in the luteal phase. Now this is another increase in the ventilatory response is another response of the progesterone compounds.